Facebook. We're getting ready. Tried some new graphical stuff if you haven't noticed. So roll with us here. Gonna be catching up with an old guest. Give me a test on your mic over there, sir.
Hello, hello.
Whoa, he's hot. Hot mic.
Are we live?
We are live.
What's up, Facebook?
What's up, Facebook? We're getting rolled into this here. We're just kind of putting the last kind of ones and twos together for our stream, making sure everything's rolling out. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Again, if you are joining us on another platform, our main stream, hey, look, Culture Pop is live too. You guys can dual screen us. Our friends over there from Rise doing a really good geek show, which you guys can also participate in. We won't go that long. He can hop in there after us. So we're going to be catching up with Thomas Mathis. Thank you for being the first guest that actually made their appointment this week. I won't say who was the other one. They were sick, so they had a good reason.
I feel a little sickness coming on, too.
Everybody's feeling it, man.
My immunity is just too strong, though. My nutrition is locked in.
There you go. There you go.
Helping me kick this stuff. Only had a little bit of a cold.
Yeah.
That's it.
Been doing better. Hey, man, I've been get that I've been trying to get that diet a little more in line myself.
Yeah, it's challenging.
I mean, well, you're doing this on a whole different level. I'm just like, hey, eat less greasy shit. You know, you're just like, I got to keep looking like this. I'm just like, I just want to look like less of this. So,
yeah, you'd be surprised at some of the things I take. It's kind of not what people might expect. Like, I take aged black garlic extract.
Oh yeah,
for those benefits, like vegetable supplement, which really helps me not have to eat just like copious amounts of vegetables.
This should be our extra for Patreon. Like, is just talking nutrition with you. So you're like, listen, what are here? We'll put this off for Patreon and anybody join us on the live right now. So what is like the like biggest nutritional things, like tips that you were like, hey, this really works for me? And again, please consult your doctor before trying anything crazy out there for people out listening. Like what? So what are you talking about? Black garlic, was it?
Yeah, it's a natural anti-inflammatory, which is a great benefit for anyone who's trying to change their body. And to change your body, you have to force adaptation, and it's very uncomfortable. But there are supplements you can take that will make it way easier. And anti-inflammatories like black garlic or like quality fish oils, really great ways to recover and continue hitting it with full intensity like every day.
I always hear, like, I know a lot of people doing the keto diet. Like, and I know that's a big body change. If you screw up, you can get sick and stuff. Are those things that could help with that process? Probably similarly.
Yeah.
Again, not medical advice officially, guys.
No, but I have lots of experience from trial and error, and I tried keto hardcore when I first got into professional wrestling 3 years ago, 2.5 years ago. I was strictly keto, but I had to bring my legs up, and now I have to bring like my chest up and my lats, and I can't really get away without having any carbs. So keto, I wouldn't really recommend it if you're trying to add lean bulk. If you're trying to cut down, keto is a great way to do it. But like once your body starts making ketones and it switches over, it's like switches up its machinery and starts burning your own body fat as fuel. That like breaks a lot of people, it seems, because that is uncomfortable. That's your body undergoing adaptation, and it's never comfortable, but it's always worth it.
Yeah. Just kind of getting past that. So I mean, it gets a comfort level that it's been used to, right?
Yeah.
So,
but if you're not trying to build like a world-class physique or add any lean bulk, I'd say keto is a great tool for you to use to lose some body fat. Yeah, it definitely works.
I've always had this is, I've always kind of had the, okay, how do you get from like A to Z? We just had a great series over on fishingwithoutbait.com with I know you probably know Andrew DiNardo from the crowd, and in talking about the weight loss and everything. What is, like, if I don't know the first thing about getting to the gym. Like, I don't know, like, if I went to the gym, I don't know where to start other than maybe hit a treadmill or something. Like, what is the first thing you think people should try to do to get into at least the rhythm of it?
Yeah, a lot of people ask me that, and I think the key to like getting started and sticking with it is to start somewhere that won't make you want to give up, because it's like when you let's imagine like fitness as like a big old cake, and you want to start like with tiny little spoonfuls of cake before you start big shovels of it. Because like if you come into the gym off the streets and like you're working all the time and like your shoulders are forward and you don't have really good mobility and you like try to bench press, you're just probably going to snap yourself up.
Yeah.
So
you're not ready for it.
No. I think like one of the most fundamental things, in my opinion, is your mobility and your foundation, and all those little tiny muscles that aren't superficial that get overlooked, that are so important, like the pec minor and the rhomboids in your serratus anterior, and all these muscles that are deep that will protect you from really snapping yourself up. Yeah.
We got a lot of interest people popping in here with the
What's up, guys?
We're getting you with the nutrition. This is the warm up right now, actually. This is the pre-interview. So all right. Well, thank you for that. Any other last minute nutrition tips before we get to the actual interview here?
Sugar will not help you build muscle mass.
Okay.
Yeah. I actually heard a lot about how sugar is like really not good for you at all, and it will like.
And we're talking about real sugar, not like the high fructose corn syrup stuff.
So, I don't know enough to say how high fructose corn syrup negatively affects you, but I know that sugar is not something that you want to put in your body in like high amounts. Yeah, it will like make you break out. It'll make you crash. It's like really dirty fuel. It's not even really fuel. It's just not something that's going to help you get to your goals. Not all fat is bad. It's another thing that like I didn't know when I started. Had to learn these things as like I went along, but like when you are working and you like see yourself, it's like you're not growing. You got to figure out why, and just go back and study up. And I learned how important like good fats were. Yeah, how important